Hello and welcome back to We Talk Boxing. Now today I will be discussing the fight between Chris Billam-Smith versus Isaac Chamberlain for the Commonwealth and European Cruiserweight titles this weekend. Now this bout would also be a potential IBF title eliminator where the winner will face new IBF Cruiserweight champion Jai Apataya. So Chris Billam-Smith, sorry about that, is the current champion. So he holds, the Commonwealth and European titles, and he also has home advantage for this bout as well. So Chris Billam-Smith is currently ranked quite very good, in all the organisations. So he's ranked number 8 with the WBC, number 4 with the WBA, number 3 with the IBF, number 1 with the WBO, and number 9 with the Ring Magazine. So he's ranked, extremely highly in all the organisations. Whilst Chamberlain, on the other hand, is only ranked in as number 8 in the IBF. So both fighters are coming off some good wins recently. Obviously, Chris Billam-Smith, he beat Tommy McCarthy in his last bout by scoring a TKO victory in the 8th round. Whilst Chamberlain, he scored a first round KO win against Pravoslivich. Probably pronounced that wrong, my bad about that. But however, this fight was back in December, so he's been out the ring, for 7 months now. So hopefully he's been he's been in the gym, just keeping things ticking over up until now. So both guys, they've got good boxing records. You've got Isaac Chamberlain, he's currently got 14 wins with 8 KOs to his name, only suffering that one loss, which was against Lawrence Okoli back in 2018. Whereas, Chris Billam-Smith, again, brilliant record. He's got 15 wins with 11 KOs to his name. And his only defeat, again, came against hard-hitting, big-punching Richard Riakporhe back in 2019. He didn't get knocked out, though. It was a split decision loss. So both guys, have got some good records. And potentially, coming up against each other, this fight is to see who's going to progress. And the loser, on the other hand, will potentially have to, to try and, claw a few wins back to potentially come back up in the running, in the Cruiserweight division. So the physical stats between both guys, it sees Chris Billam-Smith has quite a lot of the advantages. He is the older man by 3 years, and he's also the taller man by an inch. Not much difference there, but what makes the big difference for him is his KO percentage rate, and that's at 69 if you round it up, 69% compared to Chamberlain, who's at 53% KO rate. And so potentially, Chris Billam-Smith has got the power, and he can box as well. So potentially, if there's going to be a stoppage, it could, anyone could get knocked out, but I'd have to favour in Chris Billam-Smith's corner there. Now, looking at their, their oppositions that they've faced so far in their career, like Isaac Chamberlain, he's fought some decent opponents, but not many. Like I said, his last fight, which was against Dylan Pravoslivich, and obviously he's fought Lawrence Okoli as well. Now they're the most two notable names on his record, and the rest of them, not really that great to be honest. But obviously you could only fight what's in the ring with you at that particular moment in time. Whereas Chris Billam-Smith, on the other hand, he's fought against some good guys, such as Vasil Duskar, Dylan Bergen, Tommy McCarthy twice, and obviously again I mentioned the big hitter earlier, Richard Riakporhe. So he's got a few more bigger names on his record, But again, as I said, his KO percentage is quite highly as well. And again, he scored that TKO victory in his last fight against Tommy McCarthy, who is a very, very good, fighter in himself. And I believe Tommy McCarthy will bounce back from that loss in his next bout as well. So both fighters, seem very confident, very motivated for this fight. And I feel it's going to be a very, very good fight between both guys, And I think it's definitely going to be very competitive. It's going to be a competitive contest where, we may even see both guys have to climb up from the floor. Both guys are fairly, durable, but, they are easy to hit as well. So, I personally think we're going to see a couple of knockdowns at least before the fight, comes to a halt. But my predictions for this fight, you know what I mean, have to favour, you know what I mean, Chris Billam-Smith. I think that is, you know what I mean, he's just got a little bit more than Isaac Chamberlain at this point in time in his career. And I feel as if he will win. I think he's going to win by knockout as well. And I think it doesn't go no more than 10 rounds. As I said, you know what I mean, both guys are hittable, you know what I mean, and, you know what I mean, like, their defense isn't the greatest, but both guys do get hit. And as I said with the KO percentage earlier, you know what I mean, I have to go with Chris Billam-Smith. I feel as if he's just got that little bit more about him to get this victory and potentially progress, and who knows, may challenge, you know what I mean, the IBF champion in the near future as well. But anyway, this is just a short prediction, just to give you guys my thoughts between Chris Billam-Smith versus Isaac Chamberlain. But what do you guys think? Who do you think's going to win, and how? Do you think it's going to be a stoppage, points, KO? Let me know in the comments below. As always, please subscribe, like, comment and share for more boxing related content. Bless.